Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Black Lovers. And if you're new, thank you for joining into the kingdom and trying to be in tune with this is my personal life. I'll be describing and explaining and hopefully connecting with some people and helping some people get through their things with, and also my hope soon extensive business life. Okay, please click the links. There's multiple links to my stores in the bio. I make sweaters, guys, and hats. Okay, so this makeup look, I'm not even gonna explain. I'm really just doing a smoky cat eye. It's just background noise or background views. Okay, and I'm wearing a diamond do-rag from Cheyenne Kimura. If you guys want the link to that, let me know. um but yeah, let's get into it. I just wanted to go over my basic life story, how I ended up here, and a couple controversial topics such as pandering to the black community to make money off of us, which I mostly see on Instagram, and topics like sex education for young children, the lack thereof of sex education for young children. Okay, so I just want to get into it. Here you see me filming in the background. I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but there's a toilet back there. Okay, so I made a resolution this past year, when COVID started, and it was really not the actual sickness, but the effects of it were really kicking my butt. I just made a personal goal to film wherever I ended up, and this is pretty much the hardest point in the year that I had, and I still ended up filming, and I'm very proud of myself for that. Insert applause. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying hotlines have really helped me get through these past 2 years. Yeah, these past couple of years. I'm glad I found out about them when I did, and it was actually through Instagram, someone else making a post. But if you guys need resources like that, I'll also have those in the description box below, to hotlines that are ready to help 24/7 actually. I'm definitely going to also get into the topic of why everybody needs more therapy, especially within the black community, and should definitely take advantage of it. But for now, let's keep it kind of light. But yeah, so I'm a schoolgirl. I've had my head in the books since I was younger. I didn't have a boyfriend when I was in high school and middle school. I didn't believe in all that. So I guess from a young age, I already saw that dating while young, or being too young, was definitely not the deal. Like everybody was and I call that phrase, when I think about that type of stuff, is like sucking booty hole. Like everybody's just got their face in somebody's butt so much it just grosses you out, like, to watch. But yeah, anyway, so whatever works if you find your lover like that. But still, I think our kids should definitely understand the importance of abstinence. But anyway, so I used to hang out with the book nerds. They made great, emotionally intelligent friends. And I think that's really how I got through high school, because even in high school, I was homeless, and middle school. I believe it was like 2 or 3 times that happened. I was living with my mother, and I was staying in sheltered with her as her, uh, um, dependent. So now I'm homeless for like the fourth time in my life, but it's of my own accord, and I realize that fully. But it's definitely, the hotlines have definitely been helping with taking on all that mental impact from knowing that I caused this for myself. I definitely do not recommend getting a lease, guys. Do not get a car lease. Buy your cars out. If you don't have enough money to buy the car, why are you getting a car that you have no money for? because they will come take your car if you don't make, sometimes even one, if you miss 1 month's payment. Okay. But usually they wait until it's like 3 months or 3 or 4. Then they come repossess and you have no credit. It's wiped after that. So yeah, this is different because I'm trying to speak slower so you guys understand me. But being out of college is like, wow, college gave you so many resources in so many ways. Like all the people that you knew in your classes and stuff, somebody, at least 2 out of the 30 kids in the classroom, somebody was renting a room out. Somebody was leaving for the quarter. Somebody wanted someone to come watch their dog. Someone wanted someone to come watch their house for them while they were gone. Like there were always opportunities to stay somewhere, so I never had to put my name on a lease or anything like that. The one time I did, it was through the school's recommendation for a school apartment. So now I have to pay for my own gym membership. So it's fun. Oh, this is my favorite part. And I use this video because my hair looks so good. And look at how I'm glowing. I think, wow, it's gorgeous. Okay. So, you really have to admire yourself. Okay. You got to take more time to admire yourself and show these people that you're not waiting on anybody's admiration, because when you wait on it, that's when you end up waiting on the wrong things and you receive the wrong things because you're waiting on the wrong things. So yeah, after graduating high school, I thank God I went to college. I actually went to UC Riverside and graduated with an accounting degree. My mother passed away during my junior year. It was my sophomore year of college in 2016, and then my father followed her 2 years after. Rest in peace, mama. So yeah, and I, just dealing with all this stuff compounded. After college, I was having a difficult time getting a career, but I started doing other jobs that I could do, like elderly care, and my favorite was still dog caretaking. It still is. I started it off in college as a stress relief from classes, because they would have the therapy dogs come, and I was raised with dogs, so I know how to take care of them, administer medicine, all things like that. But the therapy dogs on campus were never there long enough, or I would miss them because they were there during my class time, or on a day that I didn't have classes, so I wasn't on campus. And then when you get there, you're waiting in this long line just to pet 2 dogs, So it was cool. Like, thank you, UC Riverside, for even offering that. But I was like, okay, I'm going to get my own dogs, and I'm going to get paid to be therapied by them. And that's when I'll go into details about the WAG app. But sometimes it wasn't therapy, because one of them damaged a door because it had anxiety, poor thing. But so yeah, yeah, and now here I am. I'm getting more into my creative, artistic lifestyle, trying to bring it to the digitized world so I can get paid for it. Unlike when I was younger and I was putting out art, somebody probably stole some pieces of my art and made something off of it, But now I have the knowledge to brand my things and start my own store. And again, make sure you guys check out my store in the description box below. Okay, and so yeah, I'm sitting in my car currently because it's like the only space I have that I feel safe enough to record in, pretty much without people coming to interrupt or things like that. I don't have my own space, and I'm getting an apartment soon, and I'm looking forward to that. So the next set you guys see, hopefully it'll be my new apartment. Okay, hopes up for that. So now I spoil myself still. I have an issue with that. I'm training myself because when I was younger, I still have this mantra: you put out and you get more in. Excuse me, you get more in. So I put out money. I put out money towards black-owned brands, especially now, pretty much specifically, and I expect the universe to provide in exchange, and she does. But now I'm in this situation where I wasn't in a position to even be putting out like that, putting out money. I mean, and the universe said, I'll still try to take care of you, but you were supposed to meet me halfway. So I'm recouping, and my goal is to have a house by the end of next year at the latest, and more business ventures, hopefully also a franchise sometime within that year. So things are looking up. I definitely feel ready to take on the world as a black woman. Definitely buying a gun. I ain't playing with nobody anymore. So I hang out with people that like to watch those crime stories, and it's just a pastor killed his own wife because his wife didn't want to stay at home, and he got out. He only did 20 years in prison. They used to give people the chair for that, but he was also white. So here's Auntie Pat's palette again, guys. I used that like, I don't know what that was. I used that like a holy grail, and I used the eyeshadow for a highlight this time. But yeah, so I'm recouping, recovering, healing, and not just hoping for the best, but wishing the best and doing the best for myself. Okay, so, and that includes paying for my own gym membership, unfortunately, but it's a nice feeling. So yeah, if you guys would like to, I'm going to explain more about the lease and the pandering, for sure. Pandering to my black people. How dare they? And sexual education. So hopefully I get a lot of young viewers on my channel so they can understand my experiences and what I've been through personally and been exposed to, so they don't have to go through the same thing. Honestly, that's all I really care about. I want people to pick up lessons, whatever lessons they hear or want to hear from my stories. I do see myself as a storyteller. And you gotta highlight the collarbones. Okay, got them popping, looking good. I look like I'm going to a rave, huh? And the shoulders. Okay, see you next time, guys. Bye.